think jittering is funny. I do think it's funny. But is this AI or something? I don't know. Looks like a handmade actually, like a custom drawn. I don't know guys, but distribution looks good. There were burns happening and burns are great. The developer, they're praising him. That is nice. Pre-panked at 20k. So hopefully it's not just a promise, but an actual plan. Because we don't care about promises. We care about the transparency, the delivering of the promises. Lots of volume here, but it's the bumping transactions. So yeah, volume is decreasing. That's the classic pattern, as you can see. Volume just decreasing ever since the first initial launch, ever since the first surge, and price as well is reflecting that, as you can see. The website, nothing special at all, really simple. Like it's better than no website, but it's clearly not like a tick to add, not a bullish sign to add to the list. And also join the Discord guys in Telegram. Free resources for you, as well as a free course by the way. PUMP.FUN course, beginner level content, 30 plus minutes. There is also a paid section, which you want. If you want, you can get into it. But I just want to show the free version, because you can learn how to set up everything, how you can basically learn the market mentality, how you can trade. I have like 5 minutes of great advice for the mental, for the mentality of trading, because that's important, you know. Without the diamond mind, you won't be able to win. It's all in the mindset. It's all in the psychology, the emotion, coupled with knowledge and skill. And without knowledge, you simply won't win here. Without knowledge, you're going to lose all of your money. That's for sure. So you're just gambling if you don't have any knowledge. If you have no mentality, you're just gambling. Now there are pinned messages, but I can't see DEX prepaid. 15 people in the voice chat, 50 members in the group. That is the bare minimum, and that is nice. And that is very, very good in my opinion. Are there people talking in the chat here? And not many, some of them are. So we are reverting back now to that coin, which is kind of uncertain. We want the volume to kick in though. The main indicator here, the main sign to buy in would be the volume being on an increase, which we want at least to look at 2 candles here. So yes, there is one big candle, but the next candle as well, the next candle after this can be a small one. So you usually want to wait for 2 candles in a row being bigger than each other and basically reversing the volume trend. As you know, not financial advice here. This we've had at 15k, went to like 40k, so 2.5x potential gains. You can see the dip, and when the coins dip, it's also the opportunity to buy. And this coin did look pretty good, and there is lots of volume, so we do love to see that. This one kind of is consolidating, so I'm not really as bullish on this anymore because I don't really like the trend. The trend really doesn't really do anything. The price action, you can see, let me refresh for those new volume candles. And thank everyone for being here. Like and subscribe with notifications. That's important for you, because you don't want to be missing those live streams, which are magnificent, educational, and prosperous. It's the full package. As you can see here, the volume is decreasing, so that is a bullish, bearish, clearly a bearish sign. So at this stage, I would certainly not buy in. I would be selling my position if I had any. So if I bought like those 2 dips, I would be selling at this point, because it's consolidation and the volume is downtrending. Clearly a bearish sign. Developer is doxed, but yeah, not going to help us with that astronomical volume decrease. So we can see some weird distribution here. So you might think it looks great. No one is owning more than 5 or 6%. But you also have to look, how much are the 5 holders or top 10 holders owning in total? You can see here, top 12 holders, top 11 are holding 50% or more of the supply. So clearly a rug pull. Look at this weird candle. This is a bit more advanced rug. They're now pumping this with different wallets, with bots. So this is an advanced rug. You might not even be able to tell. King of the Hill as well. It's about to go King of the Hill. And then they're going to dump it shortly afterwards, because the retail traders are going to come in, the normal traders are going to come in, and that's when they cash out. So I'm going to keep it open to show you that it's rug pull. You can see here the dip is not really being bought up eagerly. People are hesitant to buy this dip. As you can see here, people are still selling. So it's not really a dip here. It's actually still a knife. And this is risky to buy because you're buying a knife. You might think it's a dip. But even here it was the dip. So when do you buy the dip? It can keep dipping like this, and here will be another dip. But you want to buy in when there is the buying pressure, when the volume is surging with lots of buys and when the dip is bought. So right now it looks like a falling knife. Right now some bought for 5 SOL, some sold for 2.5, so really volatile and risky play at the moment. But could have been a nice trade on the way up for sure. You should never force a trade. Only ape into coins we are 100% certain. When you're thinking clearly, you have weighed all the bullish sign versus bearish signs. Hopefully there aren't any bad signs, no red flags, no bearish signs, just the good signs, good bullish signs. But yeah, you got to weigh those signs, collect the bullish signs, and never force a trade. So don't even come to PUMP.FUN thinking that I will trade on PUMP.FUN at the moment. That's not how it works. So when I trade off camera, how I do it is this. I come to PUMP.FUN and I have nothing in my mind. I don't say to myself, I'm going to trade. I'm telling myself I'm going to look at PUMP.FUN coins. And if I find any good coins, if I do, then I trade. But you don't come into PUMP.FUN with this mindset that I will trade, because you'll force a trade emotionally and you'll FOMO in, because if you can't find anything interesting, you're gonna ape into a mediocre coin. So you don't want to come in with that mindset. You come in saying that I'm just looking, and if I find an optimal entry, then I'm aping. Now this coin has sufficient volume, it's consolidating and has lots of volatility here, which can be good or bad. Good for taking profits, good for making quick gains, but also bad for losing quick money. I mean, bad for dumping quickly. Distribution looks good. The thread section, people are clearly talking here. And welcome everyone to subscribe with notifications on. We're streaming every day. Join the free course, free Discord, free Telegram course channel. Join everything you can. Resources are completely free in the pinned live chat message. I'm also posting videos literally every single day. We have 15 video chat participants, 72 members. So this is a pretty strong community, and they're talking in the chat as well. So they're being bullish. That is nice. You want them to be bullish, of course, because if you join the group of the coin, or if you look at the thread section, and if there is FUD, you got to run, because even the community doesn't have faith in the coin. You know, this is ridiculous. You got to look for coins which have bullish community, who are really hyping up their coin, who really want it to succeed. So yeah, I do think that it's consolidating, which usually means a downtrend. You just got to look at the volume at the moment. So I would completely say it's an uncertain coin. This is going to rug. We know it. We know that it's going to rug. This one really, let's take a look again, is downtrending in terms of its volume, I would guess. Yeah, for sure. So volume is downtrending just like this, really heavily, which makes me bearish on the coin now. Watch it go down. Unless the volume kicks in, it's going to go down. Hence, entering now, really risky. It's not really a dip. It might be the death. It just has to drop 60%, then it's back to its baseline market cap, which it can easily do because a community isn't formed here yet. The coin is so new and just $10 in market cap. There are people talking, but no one is going to buy this dip. You can see no one is buying. So if the volume keeps decreasing, it's going to die, unless it kicks back in. This is now consolidating, which we don't love to see. This usually means a big downtrend when it comes to first waves especially, and a quick downtrend. So be careful. We can learn from bad examples as well. Was a good trade here, a bad trade here. So you want to trade the first side of this chart. If you trade the first waves at all, which I think are incredibly risky, that's for sure. This we're expecting to go down because the volume is downtrending. This rock, I just told you guys before as well, we're waiting for this to rock because the developer bought 40 SOL worth in the beginning, and then now he sold, or she, for 50 SOL, which is crazy, profit of 10 SOL. And they pump this coin to the king of the hill, and then they just dump it when the retail traders come in. I mean, the normal pot of fun traders. So yeah, really forcing rogue. You can definitely learn from that, guys. This coin consolidation, which doesn't mean anything good.